Madam, can I help you?
Are you the manager?
I am the owner, madam.
What?
I am the owner.
I want to speak to the manager.
It's been 47 years since Fawlty Towers first aired, but it's still revered by comedy fans for its memorable one-liners and unforgettable slapstick scenes. The first series was broadcasted in 1975, and the second one in 1979, each having 6 episodes. In 2000, the show was ranked among the 100 greatest British television programs listed by the British Film Institute. And in 2019, a panel of comedy experts named it the greatest ever British TV sitcom. Wondering where your favorite character from the show is now? Let's find out. John Cleese is Basil Fawlty. In addition to his groundbreaking work in Monty Python, Fawlty Towers was one of John Cleese's earlier projects. The actor played the main lead, Basil Fawlty, and wrote 12 episodes of the sitcom alongside his colleague and then-wife, Connie Booth. The couple divorced in 1978, and Cleese has since remarried twice. First, he remarried Alice Eichelberger, and later he married jewelry designer and now wife Jennifer Wad. Since the show's success, he has landed roles in several high-profile sequels, including Shrek 2, The Pink Panther 2, and Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. In later years, John has worked in numerous movies and television shows, including A Fish Called Wanda and James Bond. More recently, he starred in the films The Very Excellent Mr. Dundee and the remake of Clifford the Big Red Dog. He now lends his voice mainly to animated films. In 2018's Charming, he voiced the role of the Good Fairy. He also starred in BBC's Hold the Sunset as Phil and had a special guest role in the ABC sitcom Speechless. He also voiced Otto von Walrus from Arctic Justice Thunder Squad in 2019. In 2022, John Cleese signed up as a presenter for the right-wing television channel GB News. In his new show, he will be working closely with Andrew Doyle. Prunella Scales as Sybil Fawlty. Prunella Scales played Basil's suffering wife Sybil. As manager of the hotel, it was Sybil who often stepped in to take on authoritative roles and put up with difficult guests. After appearing on the show, she had a successful career in film and television. She appeared in Alan Bennett's A Question of Attribution as Queen Elizabeth II, for which she was awarded the BAFTA for Best Actress. Her numerous films include Escape from the Dark, The Hound of the Baskervilles, and The Merry Wives of Windsor. In recent years, she's appeared on the television show Great Canal Journeys for Channel 4. Prunella is married to actor Timothy West, and together the couple were presenters for the show for 10 seasons. In 2014, Prunella was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. In 2020, Scales filmed her final episode of Great Canal Journeys, when it was announced that the couple would hand over the presentation duties to Sheila Hancock and Giles Brandreth. Since going public about her dementia, both West and the couple's son have spoken openly about the impact the condition is having on them and other health issues that are creeping in now that she's 89 years old. Connie Booth as Polly Sherman. Connie Booth played waitress Polly Sherman in the sitcom and co-wrote episodes with her then-husband, John Cleese. She and John were married from 1968 to 1978 and have a daughter together. The couple continued working together on the second season of the show, although they had divorced after the first. After the success of Fawlty Towers, Booth starred in television movies, including The Hound of the Baskervilles, The Return of Sherlock Holmes, and The Deadly Game. In 1995, Connie retired from acting and began a new career in psychotherapy. She married screenwriter Ed Solomon that same year, but the couple separated, and Booth remarried New York critic John Lahr in 2000. Connie currently resides in North London with her husband. Andrew Sachs is Manuel. Andrew Sachs' role as Spanish waiter Manuel became an iconic part of the show. The character turned out to be one of the most popular in the series. His strong Spanish accent led to hilarious dilemmas for the hotel. Sachs paid a physical price for the role by being injured twice on set, including once with acid. Manuel may have been his best-known role, but Andrew appeared regularly in a number of other films and television shows, including Terry Pratchett's Going Postal, Run for Your Wife, and EastEnders. In 2009, at the age of 79, he was engaged for 29 episodes of the long-running soap opera Coronation Street. Sachs also had numerous radio and voiceover narrative roles. In 2008, Andrew was in the headlines after he became the subject of a prank by Russell Brand and Jonathan Ross, in which they left him voice messages saying that Brand was having an explicit relationship with his granddaughter. The BBC publicly apologized to the actor, and Brand resigned. In 2012, Andrew was diagnosed with vascular dementia, which prevented him from speaking. Sadly, on the 23rd of November 2016, Andrew died at the age of 86 in his nursing home in North London. His funeral took place on December 1st, the same day his death was publicly announced. Melody Sachs died the following year. On 2 December 2016, the Fawlty Towers episode Communication Problems was broadcasted on BBC One in his memory. Ballard Berkeley as Major Gowen. Major Gowen was a permanent resident of the hotel and had frequent arguments with Basil. He was portrayed by actor Ballard Berkeley, who had also had a long career. After the end of the sitcom, he starred in successful television series Terry and June, Minder, and Bergerac. He also starred in the 1980 British drama film McVicker and played Eddie Green in the children's drama Break in the Sun. Paul was diagnosed with kidney cancer in 1994 and unfortunately lost his battle with the disease in 1997 at the age of 83. He used to say, "Cancer is a bully, and I hate bullies." Gilly Flower and Renee Roberts as Miss Tibbs and Miss Gatsby. Miss Tibbs and Miss Gatsby were two other permanent residents of the hotel. Seemingly inseparable, these good-natured, quirky maidens seemed to have taken a liking to Basil because they felt they had to take care of him. In response, Basil vacillated between superficial charm and outright rudeness during his conversations with them. Gilly and Renee were among a handful of stars who appeared in all 12 episodes of the series. Renee passed away on the 6th of February 1996 at age 87. And Gilly passed 5 years later on the 17th of February 2001 at the age of 92. Christine Shaw as Audrey. Audrey was Sybil's lifelong best friend and is mostly remembered for gossiping on phone calls. Talking to her was a refuge for Sybil. When times got tough for Audrey, who had a troubled relationship with her husband George, Sybil offered solutions and advice. Audrey only appeared in one episode of the show, entitled The Anniversary. She was played by actress Christine Shaw. Christine was also known for her roles in 1963's The Avengers, Heart to Heart, and Revenge of the Pink Panther. She died on 17th August 2003 in England. Brian Hall as Terry Hugh. Brian Hall appeared in the second series of the show. As hotel chef Terry Hugh, Terry appeared in a number of other shows, sometimes alongside other Fawlty Tower cast members. He acted in such films as Break in the Sun and The Grass Arena. In 1997, Brian died at the age of 59 after a 3-year battle with cancer. While most of these beloved actors and actresses have passed on, their comedy remains alive in our hearts. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit the bell icon. And please don't forget to check out our other Hollywood Reimagined videos. Thanks for watching.